Hello and welcome. I thought it was time for a barn update because it has been a while since I've been here and shared a video with you. We have just had weeks and weeks of rain, so we have been held up quite a lot. But the sides and the roof of the barn have now gone, and I have put a little a video on my shorts video on my YouTube channel of a bit of the roof coming down, and I've also put a short video on from when we were last at the barn yesterday, just a quick spin round a video of where we are now. But just to update you with a few things that have been going on. So the roof, we eventually did get the roof of the barn. There was a section of the roof that needed to come down, and potentially all the rest of the roof of the barn is going to have to come down and be, not potentially, it's going to have to be replaced. But interestingly, something that I want to share with you happened while we were looking at getting the roof down. So we'd been watching the weather because it was a tin roof. It's been up, I would estimate that the barn has probably been up around 60 years. I could be wrong, but it's certainly been there for a good while. And the wood that was holding the roof up, the poles that are holding the barn up, and then the wood that's on top of the poles between that's holding the tin roof up, a lot of it over the time has rotted. There's leaks in the roof, and obviously the weather, there's parts of the tin roof have worn thin and worn through, so rain is coming in, and so the tin isn't great to put your full weight on, and some of the wood, the structure that the tin is on, they're not great either. And so we'd got a few ideas about how to get the roof down, and Russ was climbing up on the ladder and trying to pull out the rivets that were holding the tin of the roof in place. But that meant having the ladder often up against wood that was wet, potentially rotten, had been there for a long time, having the ladder leaned against it, and then levering and hammering out the rivets, putting pressure on these same bits of wood. So I was sometimes down at the bottom of the ladder watching Russ do this and not enjoying the sensation at all, thinking, oh my gosh, you know, and the ladder was far enough up. There are pictures on my Facebook and pictures, you can get an idea with some of the videos from the barn. Definitely high enough up that if he was to fall off that ladder, it wasn't going to be a good story. So that wasn't feeling good. We managed to get one section of the barn off like that. It took quite a long time as we were trying to be as careful as we possibly could, and neither one of us were enjoying it. So then we were waiting for the weather to move on to the next section, and when we eventually got there on the day when we did this, we were putting the ladder up again against this wood and going up the ladder. And as I said, I was not liking the feeling that I was in with Russ doing that, and so I went up the ladder. I was not enjoying that either, being up the ladder with the ladder leaned against that wood, aware of the fact that I was hammering and levering. That didn't feel good either. And so then I just had this idea to push away the huge great poles, the posts that were holding the roof up, and hopefully it would bring the roof down rather than us having to be up there. And so we sat for a bit. We just had a little break and sat for a bit, and this was definitely one of those inspired moments where, yeah, I think that's how we're going to do this. I think this is a better way to get the roof down. And in the end, that is what we did. We actually got a chainsaw on some of these. They were partially rotten in places, and we got a chainsaw and a hammer and got rid of these posts that were holding up the roof of the barn. And as I say, there is a video of one of them that Russ did in my shorts video on my YouTube channel, so do go and have a look at that. And that brought the roof down, and that was, even though there were some moments where yeah, there were potentially things falling, it was so much nicer to have my feet on the floor and to bring the roof down in that way. So All of the roof has gone, the roof at the moment that needs to be gone. There is a section left on the roof but that's not coming off yet. And then yesterday when we were there, we were making a frame ready to put down some hardcore to bring the caravan onto site. Yes, hopefully that won't be too long now. And we were making a base for the shed for where we were going to put the water, because we now also have running water at the barn. So now we need to get a treatment, a filtration system fitted so that the water is fit for human consumption. So we are moving forward. It is going slowly at the moment, but I guess that's how it is. But we are moving forward, and hopefully we will be living on the land quite soon. So these videos will then be coming from there. Anyway, have a great day. If you've got any questions, please do drop them below, because then if there's anything you want me to share with you, anything you want me to take a video of or anything, I'm absolutely happy to do that and share that with you. But do let me know. Thanks. Bye.